Okay, the start of a new build time episode. May look like I already built the place, but no, I'm just starting from a preform basically. Well, not preform. How would I call this? I just started a little beforehand to get the positioning of the edges correct, so I didn't end up running into problems placing it and spend 2 hours placing one block. Took a very long time to get this lined up. But as you can see, it's nowhere near finished. We need places for people to stay. And in the meantime, we need more people here. That was unusual. I landed, then I landed. Okay. Weird. As you can see, that little trick still works. Though these angle walls leave a weird little gap, I've noticed. I don't know why. These round walls make really nice connections, and if you can space it just right, you can get a gate in between them. Over there I couldn't space it right, so I used a door. So now we need the, we need to get people here. We have those two. Let's connect this. Flying saucer streetlight. You can't place a foundation here. You can't place anything here that goes anywhere past this wooden piece. It can clip through the metal all at once, but this wooden piece is actually the limit of where it will go. That is a very unusual decision. And if you watched anything I say, you should really be able to place it through that too, but yeah. I'm setting up an area here to hopefully... I don't like that blinking, it gives me a headache. To hopefully get an area for settlers to stay. After all, we need some settlers here. Now, rotate this piece. There. There. Huh. It ends up an odd spacing because these are whole blocks, but somewhere buried in here is a nice little hallway of half blocks that ended up being needed in order to round out the connection. I couldn't place a whole block, the green lines right on the other side of that wall. Thing is, should I go for wooden floors? Normally I wouldn't. Now let's stick with the bunker style mentality here. We want these. Is it that way that we want it? Yep. Oh, we ended up with a half block there too. That's not good. Oh yeah, because here, that lines up, yeah. We have to have it that way in order to get these pieces exactly where they are. I wonder, are we too close to those? No, we're gonna have to go with the half block. Kinda wish they had these that look like these. They don't. Those have the concrete bed on top.
Rough night last night?
Just a bad dream. Something about a death claw
Couldn't stay asleep after that.
You should have a drink before bed. Does the trick for me.
Something about a death claw doing the what now? Don't have to worry too much about the half walls. I'm just going to place these out so I have them in the inventory. Because steel is fairly easy to get. You know what, actually, we will need one of those. Should I bring that to there? I'm going to be using walls on the bottom anyway. I just don't know if it's going to work. So if you really want to make a hollow foundation, there you go, hollow foundation. And I'll never be able to get up there again. Here's the stairs. See? So technically I don't even need these foundations. Let's save them for other places. Like here. Can enemies spawn in a hollow foundation? That I am not sure of. Oh, damn, that was an upper floor. Well, I'm gonna need those anyway. We want this one. We don't want that one, it sticks out too far. Store that one. I'd rather have this one here. So we place these back. Building creatively on the fly requires you to place and take away blocks constantly. Technically, I don't even need these. I could place these more. See, what's going to end up happening is this anyway. Just thinking about doing an angled wall here. Angled floor first. What if you do a longer angled wall? Which would require me to store that. I still have plenty of foundations. I'll place a foundation as a holder. See, this uses steel and concrete. That just uses steel. That uses steel and concrete. That uses steel and concrete. But that uses 4 concrete. That uses 6 concrete. That uses 4 concrete. So it doesn't matter if you use a foundation or one of these floors. If you're committed to a specific look, then the foundation, even though you think should use more concrete, honestly it shouldn't. Because then that's just going to limit you on what you want to do. I wonder why you won't place. Sometimes these angle walls won't place because it just gets gripey. Okay, I just found out the overlap prevents you from placing 2 angled walls right next to each other. Extended angle walls are not possible in this version of the game. It'll clip on to every direction except for the one I want it to. So if you want a double angle wall, that just won't work. But a single angled wall will work. I know you work. Come on. There we go. And now we take the one I built for that and put it there. Then you have your special stairway. Always attach the stairs to the doors, not the doors to the stairs, because then you have an easier time placing the stairs. If you don't do it in that order, you're going to have a bad time. Where are we? Right here. And not in that direction. And I'm pretty sure I showed this to fill in the gap. And you can't place another one because it clips, so you have to use these. You can make a pattern in the wall too if you really want. You could throw two on one side, one on the other, or try to center it, have one, half one, and then try to line that up, and then put another one later on down the line. Like this. I just gotta show you this. Because they lock onto each other, you can do that. And then you can do that. You can do that. And you can, later on, down the line, do that. Of course, locking the top on will be a pain in the butt, and it won't match up. Or you could try to match it, but then you'd end up not being able to put any windows if you want barred windows or something. Like that. That would be a nice barred window for this area. Then you try to place one there, it spazzes all over the place because there's 50 different connection points. Eventually you'll get it to line up, but I prefer the way of doing it like this, where you have 3 in a row. That's the best option I've come up with so far. And now, to divide this up into rooms. This should be a room unto itself. This is where it's going to be a pain in the butt. And keep in mind, you will not be able to put a roof when you do this. If you do this. And you have two options here. Clipping it there, where I had it there, like this, next to there, or next to there. If you put it there, you're going to be using the little columns to fill in the gap to the wall. Because that half floor is exactly one half wall thingy. And you see it's one column in. If you go over here, it'll line up for a half wall. It sounds like a tutorial, but I'm actually building something. Well, I'll have to see you next time. Have a good day, and bye-bye.